How do you feel about taking multiple strokes of the cane for the one you love? Well, on today's episode of Spotlight Nigeria, we'll be shining a light on the Fulani people who predominantly reside in Gombe, Jigawa, and other northern states. We'll explore two of their most fascinating and unique cultural practices, the Sharo ceremony and the Gerwol Wodabe beauty contest. The Fulani are one of the largest nomadic groups in Africa, traditionally herding cattle across vast regions from West Africa to Sahel. Their beautiful clothing typically features bright and bold colors, including blue, red, green, and white. These colors are often used in patterns and embroideries on garments. The Sharo festival comes from the Fulani people, and the word Sharo actually means flogging in the Fulani language. It's a ritual that tests a man's courage, resilience, and the ability to endure pain, all while celebrating their cultural identity. Traditionally, the festival happens twice a year, once during the dry season when guinea corn is harvested, and again during the Muslim celebration of Eid el-Kabir. This timing shows how the festival is tied into both agricultural and religious calendars, making it an important part of the Fulani's social and spiritual life. Now, the flogging is not meant to seriously harm the person being whipped. It's more about enduring pain. The young men who are whipped have to stay strong, showing no sign of pain or discomfort, and they can't even cry out. They have to stand tall and stoic through the whole process. It's a rite of passage for Fulani boys, marking their readiness to step into adulthood. After proving their bravery in the Sharo, these young men are seen as ready to choose a wife and marry. Though many might view it as harsh or even cruel tradition that could endanger the health of young people, the festival remains an important part of the Fulani culture, especially in the rural areas. In fact, despite being banned by the Nigerian government, it's still practiced in some remote villages where authorities have less reach. It seems scary, but what's that saying about love again? There is no mountain too high, or no journey too far, or even no flogging too much when love is the destination. You might already be familiar with the Sharo ceremony, but have you heard of the Gerwol festival? It's another fascinating tradition from the Fulani people, specifically the Wodabe subgroup, found in places like Niger, Chad, and other parts of Nigeria. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Unlike most beauty contests where women are the ones being judged, in the Gerwol festival, it is the men who are evaluated by the women. The ladies are the ones doing the judging based on the men's appearance and charisma, which is a pretty cool role reversal. Before the festival, the young men spend a lot of time getting ready. They use natural makeup, paint their faces, wear colorful jewelries, and dress in beautiful outfits adorned with feathers and beads. It's all about standing out and looking their best. The main event of the Gerwol is the Yake dance, where the men dress up, paint their faces, and perform intricate dances and singing. What's the goal? To impress potential partners. Beauty among the Wodabe is all about tallness, white teeth, and expressive eyes, and the men go all out to emphasize these features during performance. When a woman is interested, she touches the dancer's heart with her hand, a gesture that leads to a romantic connection or even marriage. It's a really special way of bonding and celebrating beauty, culture, and community. Both the Gerwol and Sharo festivals are still practiced today, though modernization has changed how they are celebrated. But at their core, they are about honoring tradition, culture, and the bond that holds communities together. So, which of these traditions have you heard about before? And I'll ask you again, how do you feel about getting multiple strokes of the cane for the one you love? Leave all your responses in the comment section. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Facts News Hausa and Facts News Africa. Bye!